Hi, this video tutorial is about basic gradebook setup. So go ahead and navigate to the course that you'd like to set up your gradebook in. I'm using Demo 101. Scroll down and look for the Gradebook Setup link in the administration box of your course. And before we get started, I want to make sure that we're using the same aggregation method, the new natural weighting system that's been introduced in Moodle 3.1. So go ahead and click Edit next to the top category in your gradebook. Click Edit Settings. And then go ahead and change the aggregation method from simple weighted mean or whatever else it might be to natural. Scroll down and click Save Changes at the bottom of the page. And that'll take us back to Gradebook Setup. Now we're ready to add grade items to Gradebook. So I'm going to go ahead and click Add Grade Item. Let's call this Homework 1. And then you'll notice that the maximum grade can be adjusted right here. I'm going to leave Homework 1 at a maximum grade of 100 points. I'm going to go ahead and click Save Changes. And then you'll notice when we head back to the gradebook, we'll see that Homework 1 has appeared. Also, you'll notice, and this is where natural weighting becomes really handy, is that the weight for Homework 1 right now is 100% of the course total because it's the only grade item in there. I'm going to go ahead and add another grade item, and I'll call it Homework 2. I'm going to leave the maximum grade at 100 points, so this is another 100-point assignment, and I'll click Save Changes. And notice that when we come back to the Gradebook Setup page, we will see that Homework 1 and Homework 2 both have equal point value. That's 100 points each. But now their weights have been adjusted to total 100. So Homework 1 is worth 50% and Homework 2 is worth 50%. Now the natural weighting in Moodle Gradebook has figured out the weights based on the point value. Now I'm going to add one more grade item in this tutorial and we'll see what happens. So I'm going to add a grade item. I'm going to call it Homework 3, but this time, instead of a maximum grade of 100, I'm going to make this assignment worth 50 points instead. Scroll down and click Save Changes, and then you'll notice that the weights again have been adjusted to total 100. So now Homework 1 and Homework 2 are both worth 40%, and Homework 3 is worth 20%, because the maximum grade for the items is telling the gradebook what the weights should be. So this will continue on as long as you add grades. The natural weighting system will continue to readjust your weights in the weight column so that the point value relative to the other assignments is the weight for that item. That concludes this basic gradebook setup tutorial. See the next series of tutorials for creating categories, weighting items, adjusting the user report, what your student sees, and adding custom feedback to students. Thanks a lot for watching, and happy Moodling.